वी आर इन द लास्ट मंथ ऑफ दिस ईयर एंड सो इस साल मैंने कुछ बुक टॉक फेमस किताबें पढ़ी हैं बिकॉज दिस ईयर आई हैव बीन वेरी एक्टिव ऑन इंस्टाग्राम. सो मुझे बहुत सारी किताबों के बारे में पता चला. सो आई हैव रेड क्वाइट अ लॉट बुक्स which are BookTok famous. And in this video, we're going to talk about it. If you are a regular subscriber or regular viewer of this channel, तो आपने इन किताबों के बारे में शॉर्ट्स में या फिर लॉन्ग फॉर्मेट वीडियो में सुना होगा. बट bear with me, एक और बात सुन लो. और with this, let's start the video. Hello readers, my name is Priya and you are watching Read and Repeat. First book that I've read this year, which is very BookTok famous, has to be this one, Better Than the Movies. And I can really understand why this one is that much famous because for us 90s kids, it is nostalgia. Because 2004 में जो rom-coms बड़े famous थे ना, like Mean Girls, High School Musical, and then there are Freaky Friday and all that stuff. वो teenage kind of love वो इसमें है, and you understand why this one is so famous on BookTok and vice versa on BookGram. So this one definitely deserves the hype that it was getting. I haven't read the second part yet and I'm planning to read it, but definitely not this year because this year is already at the end. But next year maybe I'm going to talk about that one also. So first book that I have completed this year has to be Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. The second book that I have read this year has to be Too Good to Be True by Prajakta Kohli. It is very bookgram famous now, BookTok-famous, because obviously TikTok is banned in India. But when I read it, I was kind of underwhelmed. I have high hopes for this one, but I was underwhelmed. But nonetheless, it was a one-time read. I have said it many times that it is a one-time read if you are a fan of the author's previous works. Not she is. This is her first time writing, obviously, but she is very active in acting and all that stuff. So if you are want to support your favorite creator or star, then you can definitely purchase this one. At most, it is a one-time read, not more than that. And the third book that I have completed need no introduction, and that has to be Twisted Love series. Now, Twisted Love I really liked. I made a reel about Alex Volkov also. But after reading second and third book, I was like, वो मजा नहीं आ रहा जो फर्स्ट पार्ट में आया था. आई डोंट नो व्हाई. I just don't know. I cannot connect to other characters that much in the book. वो पहली किताब में वो सारे थे and I could connect with all of them somehow, some level. That's why I was excited for reading the second part, third part. But when I picked up second part, I was not very much happy with it. I don't know why. I just could not. Don't hate me for it. Matlab, it is a very famous book talk read, but I did not really enjoyed it. So I have DNF'd this series. I don't know society will accept me for it or not, but yeah, me being one of the few people who DNF the Twisted series. But I love the first part though. So yeah, first part is yes for me, but other parts they came into a maybe pile. Matlab, it's not my cup of tea, but that does not mean it's not your cup of tea. You can read it and give it a shot for yourself. But another one is a very famous young adult वाला series which I have read has to be Once Upon a Broken Heart series. भाई इसके बारे में तो मैंने पूरा एक dedicated video बना रखा है. I will link it down below. If you guys haven't checked that one out, इसके बाद वो check out कर लेना. And as I said, I love the series. First part is little slow. Second part भाई मस्त चीजें पिकअप होती हैं. You will love second part of it. And third part भी थोड़ा स्लो हो जाता है. But overall, if I talk about the series, I can get the hype why it's so much famous especially between young adults, because it is a perfect read for everyone. Like literally everyone. It has everything that a romantic reader like me want. Perfect quotient of romance, perfect quotient of magic, fantasy, and everything. The way the characters are written, it's not a single character you will feel like it's not developed properly. Be it the main characters or be it the side characters, you will feel every character has developed very greatly. That's all I can say in this sweet, simple kind of a review on this. Next one has to be very bookgram famous because it's by an Indian author, and that has to be Red Flags and Rishtas by Radhika Agrawal. मैंने इसकी इतनी सारी रील्स देखी थी भाई, बहुत सारी रील्स देखी है मैंने, and then I picked it up last month only, and boy, I loved it. I really loved this one. I was craving to read some good Indian rom-com, and this fulfilled my craving for it. Like Once Upon a Broken Heart series fulfilled my craving for romanticy. This one fulfilled my craving for rom-com, which has been there for a long time, and it depicts. I have already uploaded a short on my channel about the review of this one, but I'm again gonna talk about this. That this has perfect mix of romance and comedy. Not a single character looks like underdeveloped. Main character, side characters, everybody developed amazingly. And most importantly, the writing is very good. You will feel connected to the characters. And कभी भी ये नहीं लगता आपको कि यार मतलब बस लिखने के लिए लिख दिया है, किसी चीज को स्ट्रेच नहीं किया है. Every scene, everything has a purpose. And story is amazing. It perfectly depicts the modern dating scenarios. We all are going through it. None of us has not been in the situations like this. All of us has been in situations like this once in our life, and yeah, we all can relate to it. Trust me, if you are wanting to read something rom-com Indian, pick it up. You will not regret it. Just pick it up and read it. मैंने इसे एक सिटिंग में खत्म किया था. Is very famous on BookTok and especially between young adults, and that has to be You Have Reached Sam. मैंने इसे इसी मंथ पिक किया है. And yeah, it perfectly depicts all stages of grief. So story goes like Julie is a girl who moves to a new city. Then there she met Sam, and they fall in love. They have this relationship, and when she's stuck somewhere, he comes to pick her up, and in between he got into an accident. Wow, I'm talking so much. So it like he dies basically, and Julie has to pick up her life and move on. And in that scenario, she just dials up his number one day, his old number, which is supposed to be dead, but somehow he picks up. This is BookTok-famous because it connects with the young adults masses very well, because as I said before, that we have been through this kind of situation once in our life at least. And people can obviously not have seen deaths of their loved ones, but people have seen separations, so they can connect to this one, because all of us has been through grief once in our lifetime, which is romance involved. So people can relate to it, people love it, and I can definitely get and I can get the hype that it is deserve the hype that it is getting from the young masses at least. Today is 13th of December, and I've just finished reading this one, and that has to be Days at the Murasaki bookshop. This book exactly tells you that भाई एक जॉब चले जाने से या तुम्हारा ब्रेकअप हो जाने से तुम्हारी जिंदगी नहीं खत्म हो जाती. There is a lot you can understand, and books is your great companion in every situation. So I think हम मतलब like somebody who is very close to book like me or you guys, we can connect to this book more, because we know that book can book can be healing for us in very various situations. Matlab, I'm not somebody who reads slice of life kind of a book, but I have finished it in one sitting, and I really enjoyed this one. And this one deserves all the hype that it was getting on the BookTube bookgram. The last book of this video has to be this one, Wuthering Heights. तो ये मेरे पास लास्ट वेब से थी, बट मैंने बोला था अपने बुक हॉल वाली वीडियो में भी दैट मैं इसको तभी उठाऊंगी व्हेन आई फील लाइक कि भाई अब मेरे पास सारा टीबीआर खत्म हो चुका है और मैं ये पढूं, because this is kind of a book which is very heavy. This book up because I have watched a trailer of the movie which is about to release or already released. It has kissing booth wala hero. It has a Barbie wali heroine, and yeah, as you guys can see, man, I was at page 32 and I DNF'd it. Not like the book or something like that. इसकी इंग्लिश वो पुराने जमाने वाली थी, पुराने एरा वाली थी, एंड मेरे से हो ही नहीं रहा था. बार बार मैं डिक्शनरी जाके देख रही थी कि इस वर्ड का क्या मीनिंग है, इस वर्ड का क्या मीनिंग है, या फिर ये यहाँ पे मतलब थोड़े बहुत जो डायलॉग्स थे वो भी ऐसे सी थे, and I could not connect to this one. So I have DNF this one. I don't know, maybe मैं इसे कभी उठाऊं पढ़ूं नहीं पढ़ूं, I don't know. पर अभी के लिए तो ये DNF है. And this Wuthering Heights one, we come to an end of this video, and I hope you guys like this one. And अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया है तो do comment, like, share and subscribe to the channel. And मैं मिलती हूँ आपसे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. तब तक ले रीडर Keep reading.